Not yet. Okay, right now,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Talk It Out show. I'm sorry, I'm doing some stuff right now. Uh, yeah, sorry, y'all. Drama all the time in my life. I noticed. Oh, I tell you. Anyway, so um, hope you guys are having a good day. It is Wednesday. It's a beautiful day where we're at. Oh gosh, grandbabies that they're being out, but that's okay. So anyway, so it is a beautiful day where we are at. We live in Portland, of course. A lot of people don't even know. Oh, it's so funny how people don't even know that. Well, we probably heard about it when heard about Portland this last couple of years when I think when Trump was president and stuff like that because he was not liking us back then. So that's when we were actually getting put on the map. People kind of finally realized there was a Portland, Oregon instead of just a Portland, Maine. There's more than that. So, yes, there's a lot of activity here. And, it's really crazy because since the, protests and things like that, our town is very, very, very different. It looks different. I have gone downtown. I haven't. Well, I did go downtown to pick up some food that had ordered one time. It felt so different down there. It was so strange, and so our city is just not what it used to be. It's not how it is, how it used to be, and what we're used to. So there's a lot of difference, a lot of changes. Even with the gentrification at our places or whatever, this parts of town is different looking or whatever. So there's a lot of difference in here in our town since that time period. And I don't know if it's I don't really know if it's ever really going to get back to where it was. Probably I think because of um, the protests, people losing their jobs and things like that. So the whole city is just like different. Like even like the main mall we used to go to. Oh my gosh, the main mall we used to go to. People can't even afford to have their businesses in there. So it's like a ghost town when you go in there. It's like really strange. So, um, and that mall is like okay, that's a big part of my childhood. Big part of my childhood. So to see that, even those changes within that part of the city and stuff like that, has been really crazy. So there's just been a lot of difference, a lot of changes and stuff. But yes, we are. Uh, but a lot of people move here though. That's one thing. I think that maybe it's because it's more expensive. Usually where people come from, it's more expensive. So they've gotten used to being able to, make money or buy houses and things like that from the other places that they're from. And so then when they come here, they're able to just, hey, swoop up one or two houses. Especially like the people who come from California. They come from California and they're able to buy houses and stuff like that. And they come here, they swoop up because their house is so expensive down there. So when they get here, they able to buy a couple, one or two houses. It's like whoa. So a lot of people come here. Um,
Hey,
for
Terry's
a
journey.
living. Oh, we got somebody. Hey, got
Yeah.
somebody on here. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Wednesday, you guys. I know Lydia's got some stuff for us. I'm just yammering on about our city and what's going on in the town and stuff. And I know she's got some stuff going on. She's been having some awesome things going on with her businesses and stuff like that, and been talking to us about things that we can do. I've just been. It's just been awesome to see stuff that she's been doing and stuff coming to fruition that she's been doing. So it's been awesome to listen to her journey and just also it's exciting just to see, sometimes you sit there and you watch oh, people do a whole bunch of stuff, and then when you finally know somebody who did, it's like, oh, this is cool. to see somebody. Yeah, because I used to see, I used to like go to church with people and stuff like that. That I knew that wrote books and things like that, and did books, and it's just like, okay, I'm thinking like this is just something that's hard to do. You know what I mean? And then when you came and said that and did that, it was just like, wow, that was really awesome. Just like to actually see somebody and talk about the process of it and stuff like that, and how sometimes people just need to conquer their fears and just go, do it. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times we don't. We're just thinking, oh, this is for somebody else, and a lot of times we don't realize it's attainable for ourselves as well. And so it's kind of cool. It's cool to see. I was excited when she busted out her book last week, because I was like, and I just think that's an awesome book. It's the concept is awesome. It's needed. I think it's because a lot of times when you're doing something about what you know, and because of the fact that we have been doing these markets and stuff, and it was like, oh my gosh, like every person we see needs this book. Like it would make their life so much easier. And I ain't even seen the other ones, but that book alone, I was like, everybody need to swoop that up. That one, everyone's doing that. So I think that's the cool thing about it. Sometimes we don't even really realize that there's a need for something, and it's like that is totally needed, and that would make people's life a lot easier, especially people who are trying to start their own businesses and stuff, or even if they're starting the businesses and businesses are vending or pop-up markets or bazaars or things like that. That totally is an awesome tool that people should use. So I was excited. I thought it was awesome, and it's awesome that people can go buy it and things like that.
Nice.
So yeah, this was awesome. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. Excited about that. So yes. So I know she has some other things that she wants to talk to us about, and her journey. Did you update them on your God fast for this one? Because she's been on this God fast journey for quite a while too.
It feels like forever right about now.
Well, it has been, because I don't know. I ain't never known nobody to go this long.
I don't even know when we started. That's the bad thing. I don't know what month.
But that's why I'm saying it's so I've never known anyone to go this long on this.
Mom did. Mom went a year.
Oh my goodness.
That's when she got from, I think she was like 300 some pounds
right before she got married.
She went to a size 7, 8.
Yeah, was that right before she got married?
It was not right before, but it was around
that time.
Like she was skinny for about a year before she got married.
Yeah, I remember.
So it goes, and she did it. There's some things that she did differently and stuff like that. But the journey of it is different, and it's really trying to clean out your cabinets and stuff. I'm really trying to clean out, and it's hard to shop when you. Because I want to, stock up like I did when I had regular food.
Yeah.
You stocked up so you're not, spending so much money every month on
and then
stuff.
That's kind of hard to... there's certain things that you can stock up on, but because you need a lot of things that are fresh,
but that's why I want to stock up, so then I can just deal with the fresh. So then I can just deal with the fresh and stuff. If I can stock up on all that stuff, then that's cool.
Yeah.
So before I came in here, I had to make French fries, and I had to put the chicken on, and then my daughter's got to make the rice stuff, and you see my grandbaby's over there screaming.
Yeah.
Because she probably just wants to be with me, and that's just not going to happen right now. So,
which is great, because you usually used to be in work.
Yeah, so now I'm the winner of it.
Of her affection.
I want her to spread it evenly. We got to work on how to spread it evenly.
Certain people will be like, okay.
But right now she just want to be held and loved. That's all that is. You know how it is. You want to be held and loved, especially when you're going through sickness and health or something like that. You just want to be held, and stuff like that. So that's just how that is. It's really hard to shop, but have you noticed that the healthy foods cost so much? Yes. Yes.
Very much so.
Why is it restricted? I agree. I don't know why it went restricted on me. It said message restricted, but I agree with you 100%.
Yes.
I really do, because that's one of my issues. It's like the food that I can eat and enjoy does cost more. Like, sugar. You can get a bag of sugar for $2.07. $2.07. Thank you. You can. But I gotta have maple syrup and agave nectar. So get 2 Costco agave nectar is $8.99, and then get maple syrup. Last month was $10.99. This month is $11.99, and then honey. The one I get is $11.99, and I just would like to stock up on all those, and then stock up on my meat. So then all I have to focus on is vegetables, because I do want to try different vegetables and stuff like that.
And you can buy like the frozen, too.
I don't want frozen.
You just want fresh?
Well, if I'm gonna find out if I like the vegetable.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You mean you're testing it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like I don't want frozen green beans. I like fresh green beans.
Right.
Frozen corn is fine. I love Costco's frozen corn. What else do I like? I like asparagus, but I don't know if I want it frozen. Cause some foods just don't act right frozen. I get a big box. I get a big case of greens, and then I make it down, and now I need another one. But the people that sell the greens ain't open right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think they open next month or something like that. It's weird. They're backwards from everybody else. I can't find no green tomatoes to save my life.
Oh yeah. I had to find somebody with a garden. Try to find, because a lot of people have gardens this year. Yeah. I tell.
Oh no, I can't even have canned veggies.
Oh yeah, no.
I can't have anything canned except my coconut milk.
Yeah, no.
I can't have canned nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, everything's got to be fresh.
So and then they got all that sodium preservative, and with the God fast that I'm on, you can't have sodium. I mean, you can't have sodium. You can't have preservatives.
Yeah.
So everything has to be either frozen or fresh, and I'd rather have them fresh. I mean, my vegetables like my broccoli or my stir fry or something like that could be frozen. I don't care, but like mushrooms, they got all these different kind of mushrooms. I want to try every kind of mushroom. But where do you buy these mushrooms at? It's like you got to go to another state to hear about, like your girl Tabitha. I be looking for the mushroom she be looking for. She said one mushroom that tastes like steak. You think I ain't got to look for that mushroom? Yeah. I can't find that mushroom nowhere.
Well, they do have certain people who, like, they literally specifically go out into, they go out into the forest and whatever and forage for different types. They have, it's I don't know how you can get a hold of them, because I know there's a couple of people even here locally that they go specifically out and know about the different mushrooms and stuff. And then actually, I ran into some people who did that at the farmers markets. I was noticing, so that's a good way to try to.
We don't have really an organic store. I mean, we have growers markets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even when I go to those, like
I
always ask, like, why don't you have green tomatoes? Why is that something you don't carry during the season? Why are you not carrying green tomatoes? Because people are making so much. I want to make the chow or the chow or whatever it's called. They don't have no green tomatoes.
Yeah.
And so I said I might try to use tomatillos, but if you can have tomatillos, why can't I have green tomatoes?
Yeah, that's true.
And what's the difference from a tomatillo and a green tomato?
Tomatillos are good.
What's the difference from green tomato and tomatillo?
I think your green tomato is just more firm and hard. A tomatillo is like having just like an actual small green tomato to me. But it has its own thing. But like to me, because a green tomato isn't ripe yet, it's more firm,
Yeah, and that's what they want in the cha-cha.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Firm.
Only one of these things that I'm trying to figure out. Eating healthy is one of my new things, and I'm loving it. I learned how to make crackers. That was fun. I don't want to do it again, but it was fun. I'll leave that to my mama. I let mom do crackers. And we all gotta have a certain job. Mom can have crackers. But my mom made this bomb bar. First it was a raspberry chocolate bar. That was good. Then she made a cherry chocolate bar, so she called it the Black Forest bar. And her, it used to be boss, and now they're like kind of co-worker type of thing. Picked some cherries and gave her some cherries. Cherries so sweet and so good. Like way better than in the stores. And she did it with the dark chocolate. Oh my goodness. So good. I don't know if you're going to have any. I was trying to save you some, but we're in here, so I can't control what happens out there.
Oh, she made it recently?
There's only one piece left.
Oh, Y'all got to enjoy yourself. Y'all the ones on the diet.
I'm just telling you.
That way of living.
If you was on that, you will not. You will not. What? You will be like, oh my God, this is so good.
I wouldn't be craving them.
No, you'd be wanting it all the time.
Oh, I want that, huh?
Yeah, that.
Now, your cake was good that you made her.
Yeah.
That was really good. She made a cake for her birthday, and that was really delicious. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it was taxing. Mm-hmm. So,
but I learned how to make lemon curd, y'all, fresh and natural. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was that easy. Mm-hmm. Y'all could have shared that with me. Mm-hmm. I always thought lemon curd was hard. Mm-hmm. So, shoot. I think I want to make a lemon bar with the lemon curd. Is lemon bars with lemon curd?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is. Lemon bars be sweet. Ooh. That'd be sweet.
My lemon curd wasn't that sweet. That's because of me.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
It was good though. The combinations of the flavors were very, really, really good. Yeah. So, yes, I do. So, as that person said, it is hard. I don't know why, for some reason, the stores and stuff make it that way to where, well, I know why, because they want us unhealthy. It's a whole cycle. They want us eating the preservative foods and things like that. Then we get health problems. Then we got to do medications, the whole cycle.
Well, it's harder to keep fresh stuff fresh for a longer time. That's why it costs money, because they waste more of the food than they bring in.
And they don't want, and they can't give it away, even though they're supposed to. They should. Sometimes they do, because at those places, the food box places or whatever, they give those 2 times. They're gonna have to have contracts with them and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So because there is a lot of places, and then I just found out there's an actual place, program. I just saw it on Facebook yesterday. It was really weird. Was how the stores gotta give away the food? I mean, they're getting ready to toss it. Mm-hmm. You can be a part of the thing where you can get it for like a discounted price or whatever. So then they don't have to waste. Okay. Which is that's a good thing. I mean, we gotta figure some kind of a way to stop wasting, the foods and stuff like that, because or like that imperfect fruit. When you go to the store, if you act like you gotta look a certain way, well, when the stuff is fresh, come out of the ground, it ain't looking normal.
A lot of people don't though,
and that's what kills me, because it's like you expect it to look, and then it's like, oh no,
because people won't buy it.
Right, but
that's what the problem is, and that'd probably be the best one to look great.
That's what I'm saying.
Have you ever had like your mama or your auntie or somebody made something that looked always nasty, but it was the best tasting? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She said, right, because when I buy fresh veggies and things, they go bad really quick before I can eat it. They do. It's like you gotta hurry up and freeze it, or you have can it yourself, and all kinds of stuff.
I've had times where I've gone to that church up the street, and they have these things where you can drive through and they give away stuff and give you some household things or whatever. Well, they have a particular bag they always give you that have fresh veggies and stuff in it. I go home immediately and make whatever's in there.
She said she's gonna start growing her own veggies.
That's what I said.
I got some growing over here.
If you
I'm not good at it, so
if anybody has just a piece, a patch, or whatever, or you can make the boxes, the garden boxes, or whatever, and that's easy with the the wood or whatever. Just do that. It's so much easier. So yeah, it's just so much easier to do that, and I encourage anyone who has a yard or anything like that, get a little spot. I don't care what it is. Grow your vegetables. Grow some vegetables. And there's a lot of them that are easy to grow.
I just want some greens. And cabbage.
Cabbage is I love cabbage. And I used to love
zucchini.
I love zucchini.
I do. I'm starting to learn. Zucchini. We'll be right before I got on the God fast, and I had that Philly cheesesteak over rice instead of bread. And they put zucchini in it, and they didn't say nothing about zucchini, but it was so good.
Flowers are good too. People don't realize that people cook with those. You watch the cooking shows and stuff, and people cook with the zucchini flowers all the time. So those are really, really good as well. So there's a lot of things that even the flower of the vegetable is really good. Like I used to take my kids out to a specific farm, and because my kids are really picky, and I was like, okay, I really want them to start eating vegetables and this, and my daughter just fell in love with broccoli flowers. She was just eating them and eating them. And I was like, oh my gosh, this girl loves these things. And I was so glad because she really wasn't getting a lot of vegetables. And like, she just was really being picky and stuff. And so to know that that was the one, so I know that she likes broccoli flowers, and broccoli. Those are the things that she really do like. And there's some other vegetables that she's kind of, she loves celery. I noticed that because when I make chow mein, she really, really likes celery. She'll just eat that too. So, yeah, so that's one thing. That's the thing too. I think is good is if you can find local farms. If you have kids, take your kids to and give them their hands on and stuff like that. They'll actually start liking the foods and stuff that they're growing or being around and stuff like that. Learning about.
I got my kids to love vegetables. Is cook with vegetables.
Yeah.
Vegetables they didn't like. Yeah. And even when they cooked it, then I knew they really didn't like it. But it changed the whole dynamic. So
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta find a way to cook it that you like it. Like a lot of foods, I don't like it cooked the way restaurants and people make it because I want myself a little overcooked. You know what I mean? Like I like my broccoli to be a little more cooked than just blanched, but I don't want it mushy. So stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to just blanch my green beans and then saute it in butter and call it it's done. No, I want my green beans cooked all the way. And so sometimes that's why people don't like it, you know. Because
some people
they gotta cook it to what you like.
Yeah,
not
what
you
like it a certain
what
way.
the world wants you to cook it like.
And then they say sometimes if you cook it too much, you're cooking all the vitamins and stuff out of it.
Well, the vitamins gonna have to go.
Yeah, but then sometimes then I know that because you know when I'm at my house, a lot of people want it extra soft, and then it's just that's mushy. You know what I'm saying?
Can't do mushy.
So I'm like, shoot, I might as well make some soup. You know, it's like my goodness. But
okay, see you later, Terry. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. Well, it does make it hard because of the prices. You want so bad to eat healthy. You gotta think there's two things. You want to be healthy, and then you also gotta make sure that, like they're saying, when you get the stuff, it goes bad so fast. You gotta make sure you eating it right away and making dishes.
Like you don't buy it until you eat it. Like
exactly.
If you're gonna cook it in the next 2-3 days, don't buy it if you ain't.
That's the truth. So
I'm going up the food because I'm hungry.
Yeah. When I know me, right, I got. She don't know what's going on. And y'all knew something a little bit, but I didn't go into detail. But y'all just have to enjoy the food when you get done, because once we're done, I have to leave. I got drama going on, so.
Drama happens everywhere.
Oh my God, it's like big time drama. So
it's everywhere right now.
It is like so not right. So well, I'm just gonna mute this and. But yeah, so what she had, you got notes today? Oh my goodness.
My book.
I said, if you wrote notes down, I'm like, oh my goodness.
My book.
What's the next one or?
Remember I said you have 3 books, right? So I have this one, my kids' one's done.
Okay.
But I was going to do a picture one where I take pictures of my grandbaby and do it.
Okay.
But she does not participate in pictures, right? So this is my little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is my little kids one.
Okay.
And the way I wrote it is, you can see 2 lines.
Yeah.
Well, each page is a line.
Yeah.
But you got to have 25 pages, the minimum, on KDP.
Oh,
that's what I learned. So I'm teaching you something I learned.
You write that down.
Huh?
You write that down somewhere?
What?
Do you remember that you got to have 25 pages, at least 25 pages on KDP?
No, I didn't write it down. It's just in my head.
And that's the Kindle one, right?
Huh?
The KDP is Kindle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the reason you see 2 lines each is because that goes for the page over here and then the page over here.
Yeah.
So that's 1 page in KDP. Because I bet we could just go, this is a page and that's a page. No, boo-boo.
Oh, really?
These are 1 page each. And that's how I wrote it like that.
So do they look at as this as a whole page or just this?
No.
This is a whole page? Yeah. Wow, that's going to be a big...
25.
So like I'm saying, if you open up a book, that's the whole page.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's
And I know you can do it smaller, but I just didn't figure it out yet. But again, I'm only teaching you what I'm learning. So on my next book, this one is because I gotta write it up and then I gotta send it to the illustrator. My next one is about something that that I'm really passionate about, and it's about how we need to put our money in our own community. And so I got about 4 pages. I see it. 1, 2, 3. So 4.5 pages about it so far. And this one's gonna take me a little bit longer, but the illustration will be a little bit easier because I just wanted it to a ball really to bounce and do some things. That's all on each page, and then I just put it, and it won't be like the pages go from here to there. Each page will probably have that much words to this many words to that much words on each page. That's how I'm doing this book because I want to be an easy read for anybody, especially little kids, because I really want to change the mindset of how we think as a black community.
So you want to make it easier for even kids to read?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all-purpose book. I want adults to read it and go, oh, this is really good. Let me read this to my kids. Or we should all live this new way of life or something like that. So that's kind of what this book is going to be like. So it's going to take me some more time because there's a lot of stuff that I have to say in my head that I need to put on a piece of paper. But when I start writing, it goes kaput. And then I need somebody to edit my paper and do all that stuff, and it's really small, so it really won't be that. And I'm quite sure I can come up with 25 pages. I probably can even come up with 50 pages once I get what I really all want. I just want everything I want in my head that's on the subject about that. And the reason I came to talk about this is because I was watching a show on Netflix called Wild Wild Country. Now, my mom's friend used to call my mom I'm going to mess up the name, Bon Shri Rajnishi.
Rajnishi?
Yeah, so I was watching it, and and she was saying how there was this big old cold in Oregon, and how they was taking over, and all the just bad people, and was telling. So I'm watching it, like, okay, I'm going to watch this show, and I'm going to see how wrong this cult is. It's Bon Shri Rajnishi. And so I'm watching it, and I'm enjoying the Bon Shri Rajnishi. I know. I'm just having.
It's Rajnishi, and you keep saying.
I say Rajnishi, but it's Bon Wan. Or Wan Wan, or Schwan Ron, or Smooshy Ron. It's a Schwan Shri. Because I thought she was saying tree all the time. So Bon Shri Rajnishi. Anyway, they came from India or whatever.
Those the ones who wear the red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because mom was wearing red all the time, and she said, "Are you sure you didn't join somebody on road?" So she told us the story like 1,000,002 times. So she was like, "It's on there, watch it." So we started watching it. But what I liked about it, and what I liked about what they did, is that they came here on a little city. I had like 40 people, maybe 80, I don't know. City in Oregon, and they bought up everything, which is extra cheap because it's that many people there. So they bought up everything, and they built everything. They just built everything. Like everything they built, it was from scratch, from hands. You see women over there working on mechanics. You see this, and then they end up buying the restaurant and call it their name instead of the original name. And this is you see the people in the town get really upset because now they're taking over. So the town gets really, really upset. And they haven't done nothing wrong yet. They just walking around in their red, orange. Orange and red is what they walk around in. And they just doing their thing, and they buying up and working and doing their thing, and that's how they live it. I'm cool. Like, they just building their community of how the Bonwan Rajnishi Railroad. And I was always saying that's how we should be. And I always said I wanted to buy land so I can at least do that with my family, where we have hotel apartments and all that in the area. Have us a little store, have us a community center so you can use it for business. We'll have a place for kitchens, or if you want to do a cooking show, if you want to do baking, and then you have your little store over there. I just want to buy land to do the thing. It might not be big when it starts, but it's gonna be small, and then we can grow, and we still have room for the backyard for the kids to play. We can grow garden and stuff like that. I just have a big plan for everybody in my family to be participating in this. And I've talked about it for many a time, but when I saw them do it, I was just so very impressed with them. Now, of course, the state, I'm just gonna say it, the white people got upset. As usual. Now this is where, cause I was watching the show to not like the Banwan
Rajneesh.
Shri Rajneesh.
Can't do it.
But that's not what happened. I end up admiring them. They're, whatever their belief system is, their belief system. I don't judge you on your belief system. That's not my job to judge you on your belief system. Mm-hmm. But it was all about love and whatever. And yes, they was having orgies. Mm-hmm. And, how dare you have orgies and da-da-da. We having orgies all over the place now. Come on. Kids is having orgies after school and they in high school. So come on, let's get serious. We can act like we're blind to this fact. Or we can admit what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So, they have built everything. And they did not anticipate, or I don't think they wanted me to notice this, or any of us to notice this, that they bombed their hotel downtown in Portland, because they had a hotel downtown in Portland. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dang, I was young, and I didn't even realize the people in red was out there, orange was out there. And I was going downtown at this age and stuff like this, that they was here. But they was downtown Portland, and they had bombed their hotel.
Was somebody else bombed their hotel?
Yeah. Well, it's white people. They bombed their hotel
So
downtown.
it was their own that they had?
They had a hotel in Portland, downtown Portland. Mm-hmm. And somebody bombed the hotel while the people were in their hotel.
Oh, my God.
So nobody got hurt or died, which was really good, but they bombed them, which made the girl Sheila, who basically... They all mad about one Rajneesh or whatever, but it was Sheila that was doing all the work. She was running things. I was like, go ahead, sister, do your thing. She wasn't scared of nobody. She talked her talk and walked her walk. But anyway, what I liked about it was she just said, okay, you come in for us. We're going to train ourselves on how to shoot a gun. So they started having target practice in their field and so they walked around, and then they became a police. They got certified to become police officers and sheriffs, and so they really ran that little tiny town. And so they was doing their thing, and so the little town was scared because they were like, this is not happening. So they were getting ready. What I'm on now is they were trying to get ready to take over the Dallas, and the Dallas wasn't having it or whatever. But you don't understand the little stuff that they were doing to antagonize and threaten their life because you didn't like the way they lived. Right. And the reason it made me feel the way I felt about it, and I was upset, is because when we had our own Black Wall Street, you bombed us and killed us and shot us and dragged us by cars and everything and ruined us, and when we were taking care of our own, because you didn't want us to build and have our own and take care of our own. The same thing you didn't want the Banwan Rajneesh to do. Yes, they end up doing some bad things, and that's the only thing you guys really glorified through the show is all the negative that they did, but really you guys started it with bombing them. So let's go with that. You started with bombing them. Then you started with saying they can't vote. Now, yeah, they cheated the system on voting, but everybody has cheated, and every politician has cheated to get votes. So let's get real with the conversation. We are not going to sit here and act like nobody cheated to do what they did. They did their thing to do what they were going to do. So, and they did some stuff that I do not agree with. I'm not saying I agree with everything. I'm at a level now that I see more that I do not agree with. But a lot of it wouldn't have happened if you would have left them alone. Now they would have took over the whole Oregon and probably every other state in the world, because I found out they ended up hitting Hollywood, and then Hollywood started funding the Banwan. And they was having parties to send the Banwan new jewelry and stuff, and then Sheila got jealous. And jealousy is always a way to end a group. But the reason I got mad and I was into it so much, like I said, that's what they did to our Black Wall Street, and that's what they did to the Black Panthers. Yep. They made the Black Panthers look bad because they were taking care of their community. They were feeding their families that couldn't feed themselves. They were doing the supporting and everything, and they made them look bad. So they got weapons, and then they're like terrorists because they got guns. But you got guns. You shoot. You kill it. But they always do that. They do that. And as I said, when you get to see it live and they doing a show about it, and I'm like, you doing a show proving this is what you do as white people. You do it all the time. If you feel uncomfortable, you want to shut it down, and then you want to make people look bad. That's how marijuana became illegal, y'all. They wanted to make Mexican people look bad. It wasn't because it was a horrible drug. No, it was like, we're sitting up here, we need to act like there's a war going on. Weed makes you violent, and then they put it on the Mexicans, and that's how weed became illegal. Think about it. Why has weed ever been illegal when it's something natural? But your cigarettes ain't illegal, your alcohol ain't illegal. I mean, it used to be illegal, but it ain't illegal no more. So those things ain't illegal. Your drugs that got all these side effects ain't illegal. The only thing marijuana got a side effect is you're gonna be sleepy and hungry. Why would you care? That's more money going into the system. Is everybody hungry and tired? And now they got one to keep you up and hungry. So then now you eat twice as much. But no, and it heals your body. Probably wouldn't have as much illnesses if we never said weed was illegal. And it's now hard to get a lot of people to do weed because they have been trained and brainwashed that weed is illegal. But it was all because they wanted to make somebody look bad. And that's the thing about it is we want to listen to the white man all the time and believe everything they say. But in actuality, they're the ones that's keeping us down, suppressing us, and doing that. And I'm tired of it, really, personally. But as I said,
that's the whole key. That's the whole.
But nobody sees it. That's what I'm saying. If you watch Wild Wild Country on Netflix, I promise you, look at it as if it was the Black Wall Street. They were doing that too. Look at it as the Black Panthers, because that's exactly what they did. They came out and said, I fear for my life, and I don't know what they're doing, and they're just taking over. And they always felt like they didn't want us to take over as black people. So they always minimized us and demonized us and talked about us and made us feel like our black men were not worth anything and we weren't anything. We are, a piece of meat to everybody. So
one of the problems too is with them is without anything at all, we're looked upon always as a threat. And what's so trippy to me is I've watched, even now, like you're saying, like the groups like the Black Panthers and things like that, there's other, forms of that now that are coming to fruition, and, they're teaching you how to shoot, and they do some that. Well, I've watched so much stuff about a white person going to take their kid to learn how to shoot, and this and that, and it's okay. It's like, oh, wow, this is great. And you got the girls out there with the guns, they got the little girls, and then the minute you see a black kid with a gun, same scenario, just because they're black, all of a sudden it's a bad thing. It's horrible. Oh my gosh! Like, look at this. But it's supposed to be the American thing. If you go take a kid and learn how to shoot.
But that's what I'm saying. It's made. They want it to be a white world that was created by white folks, and it really wasn't. It was not created by white people. But that's just the way it is. But that's why I say I get mad at. So like I said, go watch Wild Wild Country. And like you gonna see Sheila taking control. Sheila ain't no joke.
And so that's the one that's about the Rajneeshis, the Wild Wild Country. Okay, is that on Netflix?
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, that's why the name, because I was watching something else. I think it was going on.
Because there's another one about Where's Sheila or Where Was Sheila. So I'm gonna have to watch this one. But
was she the leader of them?
She was a right-hand woman to Bon Juan. And so with Bon Juan, now he comes out to do this.
He don't do none of that.
I ain't heard that man talk yet. That's all I hear. He might have talked in the beginning, but started in India and he fled India, came to Oregon, in Antelope, Oregon, and that's where he built it. And like I said,
I remember all this stuff back then.
A lot of people say that, but I didn't remember him. I ain't paid them much attention, but I never was into the news. And I wasn't caring if you were red all the time. It wasn't my thing and go, there's a whole bunch of people wearing red. That wasn't not my thought process in middle school or grade school or whatever, because I don't know when they started. Or they ended. I don't know, because I'm in 83, 84 right now, so. I don't know when what that is, but I just I love what they did, and I think that's a lot of reason why we don't do it. But a lot of things that stop us black people is we get jealous, and they put the jealousy within us to be jealous of each other. Because like I said, other cultures do it. Like I said, we have 20 of us. Who's ready to? What's your business? I'm gonna be a nail shop owner. Okay. Everybody, we're going to help her be a nail shop. Everybody is working to help. They work on the business. They help paint. They get it all ready. They get jobs, and everybody invests into that person's business. Now that nail shop, what you want to do? I want to do pedicures and nail shop too. Okay, we're going to get you over here across town. There's no jealousy about it. There's anything. Yes? You just give us one each because you guys want to eat? Oh, Daddy's here.
Y'all have to eat again.
Okay, I was saying that over there. So they have all these different things that's in that place. So I that's my thing. I just love how they set it together. But we all build each other up instead of being jealous of them. When they get there, they probably not going to invest in you. So why are you working on it? So then you go over here and work on something else. And I've been a very much advocate of that. It's like, you can't be jealous. Just help that person. If they screw you over, if they screw you over, your hands is off their business. So they're the ones going to be more damaged than anybody else. Because right now we all functioning off of everybody's business. So we go to your business, we go to your business, we support each business as it go, and then you put your money and invest it back in us. And when you you might not have time to come help build the building, but you can help invest in the building. The next person, and that's how it should go. But we always have somebody that's going to tell you, well, you're going to do all that to work on their business. Are they going to be there for your business? And then you start thinking, no, they might not. So they want you to work on yours. And then it slows down the process that will work smooth. And Asians, they nail it every time. They nail it. And I'm like, why couldn't we nail it? Because we sit up here and rather be jealous of each other than help support build. It's about putting everything into one and build it up. And then put everything into another and build it up. But we don't do that. So that's why we're in the situation that we're in right now at this point in time in our life. But we have to learn to build our relationship up, to keep growing as a black community. If we don't do that as a black community, we're just going to always be in the bottom of the gutter. And it's not about that we're black as they make it seem it's about us being black. It's about the green dollar bill. So if you black and got the green dollar bill, oh, best believe you're going to be up there and you can make any rules. You can walk down the street with a gun. They won't care because you got the green dollar bill. But if you broke, you're a menace to society. You ain't worth nothing and we scared of you. And we don't care what color you are. If you got color to your skin and you ain't 100% pure white, we don't want you. But look at all the people that's in there. You got Asians, you got Japanese, you got all these other people up in that scenario where they are. You know why? Because they got the green dollar bill, because their community is helping each other. Yeah. So as black folks, we need to come together and help each other and support each other with our business. You don't have to like the person that you helping and support, but you need to help and support them. Mm-hmm. Build them up as much as you can. And when you see a black person, you want to make sure your money is going into their business before you go into anybody else's business. And I don't want to hear about no rent, no electricity, utilities, because I'm not including that. Because, of course, as black people, we don't have those things. So, we might own a house or something like that, but, even to deal with it, we might want to get some renters, a company that manages it. But I'm saying your groceries, your gas station, your hair supply store, your, I don't care, fruit stands, vegetable stands, your juicers and all that. Find some black people that are doing those things. You want anything, I don't care what it is, just find them and put your money into them and invest. And if we're all investing in it, that'd be good. So a lot of people, that's why the Muslims, the black Muslims, not the ones, the Arabic ones, but the black Muslims always said, nationalism. Thank you, girl, thank you. The Nation of Islam always said they hated that we stopped being, what is the word? Where we only dealt with our own kind.
Oh, segregated?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They hate that we stopped being segregated because when we were segregated, we supported our own kind. We didn't have a if, ands, or buts of why our money didn't go where it needs to go. We went in the black community because we didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Now we got choices and we don't know how to act right.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
2 sessions in one day just today.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Don't die. Go take a shower. But yeah, so that's the thing that you want to work on, and let's get ourselves better on. And that's why I'm so much of an advocate of you starting your own business, because you might not have a community to help build you up. So if you can get like your family, your closest friends, and you guys help each other and build each other up and hold each other accountable to it. If you guys even got to sign contract that once you get your business up, that this is how much you got to give to our business, and go to court and get that legalized, so then you guys can have that trust. So if somebody comes in your ears, you can go, no, I have a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at it as a contract like I don't trust you. But when doubt comes in, you need something that stops doubt from messing you up, to go, they don't even look like they're talking to me as much.
Mm-hmm.
They used to talk to me 20 times a day. Now they only talk to me 18 times a day. I don't think when they get, the closer they get, the closer they are to let go of me. And all those negative things that we come in there with, the negativity, with the jealousy, you can end up by doing a contract to make them hold on to the word of saying that once this business is up, I'm going to give you 10% or 15% or whatever the percentage to help fund your business so your business can come up. I'm going to give you this many hours. It might be only one day a week, but I'm going to give you this many hours towards me helping you with your business. That's fine. Do those things, but try to get your community where you guys can help build each other up so you guys can get to the next level of doing that. Because right now, it doesn't work the way everybody's doing it, but nobody cares. Because again, that's selfishness. Now they just care about themselves, and I'm like, you gotta build. You got to build constantly on your business, and you gotta work it like you go to a job that somebody pays you. When you were working for the white man or Asian man or whatever you was working for, you had to go by their schedule, and then they gave you a task to do. You had to do it every day. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Give yourself a task every day and do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Act like your life depends on it. Like, you cannot feed your family if you don't do this. But if you go, oh, well, this is, no, you gotta be, if I call into work, that's messing me up. You know, you're never going to reach your fullest potential if you're not going to be hard on yourself to do it. And I'm going to tell you, life comes and attacks you in every way, shape, or form. And it's been my time. I'm telling you, I've been going through. I've been going through with not only with just family issues, but with my bank issues, with my such. I just been going through. I'm trying to pass this one thing so I can have some income and still be able to work out. And for some reason, something that's so easy that I know that I could do, I can't pass. And it ain't that I'm not trying. It ain't working for me, okay? So, oops, I'm about to tear up the whole house. But I'm just saying, those are things that I'm trying to do constantly. And I'm trying to fight what I normally, give into. And it's like, if you want to be successful, if you want to have anything for yourself, you got to work hard. You got to work hard for it. And for me, find what motivates you. Because like for me, is listening to somebody else's story of them struggling to get where they're at. And they're telling you their stories and stuff like that and going for it. So like I said, yeah, I challenge you guys to do 3 books by the end of this month. And I can guarantee you, everybody that's watching probably ain't even started on one. Because it's not in a process. That's why I wanted to show you how easy a simple book is to make. That it's just you stopping you. It ain't nobody else stopping you. And you can make all the excuses in the world, but books don't got to be that challenging. And if you're doing bazaars, pop-up markets, vending anywhere, or anything you good with marketing on your Facebook, Instagram, your YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, or any of that stuff, you can do your book, and people gonna buy and support it just because. And that's just what it is. But it's up to you. If you're gonna write it, and it doesn't have to be a long. I gotta get 1,800 pages in there. 25 pages is really not a lot of pages to do. It's really 50 pages when we look at it, when we read it, but it's really not that hard, and you can do it anyway. If you want to put one word on each page, do it. Is it gonna cost you any money to do it? No, so why not do it? That's my thing. If it don't cost you no money to do it, why are we fighting doing something that's free that could put money in your pocket? That doesn't make sense. If you sit here and analyze it, it doesn't make sense. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you go to Ingram Sparks, I said Ingram last time, Ingram Sparks, that's going to cost you some money. But until you're ready to get that money in there, you go here and do it. And do you some simple books until you get the book you really want, and then you can go ahead and copyright that or whatever. But you can go copyright anything if you have the money to copyright. Some people don't have the money to copyright, so. But it's so simple to do a book, but we make it so complex and so hard because all the books we read. So we're trying to match the books that we read.
Yeah.
When we don't need to match the books that we read. Just write whatever you want. Okay, I want this page to be in cursive. You can play around with it. If you fail, who cares? How much money did it really cost you? So you can go, okay, this is going to be cursive, this is going to be in children's print, this is going to be this. I'm going to throw a ball in here. I'm going to throw a rabbit in here. I'm going to throw this. Give free clip art to throw it in the book and call it a day. So I'm going to try to show you, and I won't know because I'm going to turn it around. And is it on this one? I'm going to try to show you a book me and the kids are doing. Now, my kids are procrastinators. I could have this book done on Thursday. My nephew ended up leaving, and I'm like, how you going to leave and the book ain't done? That was the whole thing. Make sure the book, oh, you wanted it done today? So, it pissed me off. So, of course, because he didn't get it done that day, guess what happened? The book is still not done. But I'm going to show you this easy, breezy book. It's called Being You Through Emojis. So, I don't know if you can see it because I'm over here. I'm hoping you can see it. Being You Through Emojis. You see it? And then it has all our names on it, where it's supposed to be. And then you just... Hold on, that's the book cover. Probably shouldn't have did that one. Hold on. Sorry, that was the book cover. You want to separate your book cover from your book. So here we go. So it's very... This is the book. And let me see if I can do it here. And it's just simple stuff like that. Simple words. This is why I don't know why it's not done. Simple words. But we're going to upload this joker tonight if it kills me. But yep. Simple words. Just for you to see too. Just took different emojis. And just did different stuff. And this is a quick book. Easy for kids to do and enjoy. And that's it. And having fun. It's really so it got different wording. And I had them do this, and this is not even out of the 3 books I gotta do. I had them do this so they could see how easy it is to write a book, that it doesn't have to be this big difficult thing. Writing children's book is fun, and people want more fun children's book and stuff. So this was on Canva with the free use of using their stuff for free. And if you want to use more of their stuff, you pay for the Canva Pro, and you got way more stuff to use that you can make all kinds of books on it. And it only cost you $19.99 a month. You can do it for 1 month and call it a day. Just simple stuff like that. It doesn't bother you if you do it. And like I said, if you look, you can't read this stuff, but if you can see I have my little paragraph and stuff, because it might be 1 or 2 on one page. It might be just 1 page. I can do whatever I want because it's my book. And that's the conversation I want you to do. You can do whatever you want. It's your book. Just make a book. And when you make your first book, you'll be like, oh my God, this was so easy. I'm going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 books. Yeah. You'll make your recipe books. You'll start doing everything. This is way easier. Oh my God, I didn't know it was going to be this easy. I would have done this years ago. And they're making it easier for you to do it. And how dare we not do it if everybody's making it easy. And like I said, KDP is free. And all you're doing is making a book. And guess what happens after you make the book? You put it on Amazon, they print and all that, and you get a percentage. That's what you get. Oh, if you buy it yourself, you buy the cost of what it costs to print the book, and then you can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. It doesn't even matter. Yes, you can have a book today. You can make a book today. Just do something real fast and just go in there and start clipping. You might got pictures of your family. Turn them into cartoons and put them on there and call it a day. Simple stuff. Easy stuff. Use your brain, enjoy it, and have fun. It ain't got to be perfect. And I think with somebody who's trying to be in a world of perfection, that we lose it. But like I said, you get a notebook, write what you want, and then start writing it out. Find pictures and stuff that you want. I know there's other places. I just know Canva. And I knew Canva because I was making my t-shirt. Again, another business that doesn't cost you a dime to start your clothing line. T-shirts and sweatpants and socks and all that. That doesn't cost you a dime to do. Just saying. But it's up to you. Nobody can do you better than you. So if you procrastinate, that's on you. You can make all the excuses in the world of procrastinate. Why didn't I start writing my book? Why didn't I do this? I'm giving you a challenge. By the end of this month, you got to have 3 books written. And we will go step by step on how you need to upload. We will start an account. And we will upload together slowly and stuff. I will tell you everything you need to write down. And then when we get on there, we're going to go through the book and do it. And you're going to go like this. That was that easy? Yeah, and now you can do 3 books at that time. And it'll take you 10 minutes to do it'll take you 20 to 30 minutes to upload 3 books on there. And then you just got to wait for it to come live. And then once it comes live, it's on Amazon. And then you can order your books. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Have a knife. I thought we had bigger pieces. You cut them in half, didn't you?
No, they came apart.
Probably cooked that.
You want another piece?
I do. And a knife.
Oh! Yeah. Lord.
Can you take it for it?
Okay.
You want another piece?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, she's not like me. I'm always hungry. But so those are things that I wanted you guys to know and get in your head, because I really want you to build your empire with your family or with your friends or by yourself. You might not have no family and friends. Build it by yourself. And Fiverr will edit your book. Fiverr will make your cover page. Fiverr will put the book into placement the way it is. And you can pay them to do it. You ain't even got to do that much. You can put on regular pieces of paper, send it to Fiverr, and they will format your book for you and stuff like that. So you can do all that without having any problem. Thank you. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to sit this year. Thank you for blessing us and guiding us, protecting us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. But yeah, you can do all that through Fiverr. Like, it's one of the simplest things that you can do for yourself. I love Fiverr. I was going to take pictures of that one, but the one that's hollering right now won't take pictures good.
What won't take pictures good?
Okay. Every time I need her to look at the camera and do something. I had it all with the activities of her, what she does daily, so I can take a picture. And that's what the book was, because it's called Kaya's book. But I asked the lady on Fiverr, because she draw it. She told me how much it was going to cost. I'm like, oh, we're going to have to do increments. Where I pay, you $2, 2 pages a day. Because I can't afford it. Oh, we've been outside in here.
I don't know. I know whatever I just went. I was like choking.
Oh, yeah, I put a lot of sauce in it. Put a little the green one. The green sweet and fire, sweet fire. Yeah. I didn't put a lot though. That was probably because I shrunk down. But yeah, so those are things that I want you to get in place in your head for your business. And when we do this, after this, I wanted to go and teach you the t-shirt one. And I want to go to 2 companies for you to do your t-shirt. So you can figure out which one you want to do, how you want to do it. I want to go through it for you. I want to give you step by step. Because if somebody would give me step by step, my life would be a little bit easier. So, yeah. But yeah, I got 2 down on my book. I got 1 more to go. And if it wasn't for my account being jacked up, I know the one I did on my grandbaby would be done early. But I gotta do a slow cut. They messed my account up, y'all.
Is that going to be fixed quickly? Or?
I'm gonna send this in. I'm gonna ask Mom today because she's sending it, fax it over tonight.
Mm.
So I can get that done and taking care of it.
There's always some loopholes, but that's what that you know if you're on the right track when all these obstacles start coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you know that you're on the right track, doing what you're supposed to do. Because it ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
I told you guys, if you listen to our podcast, I did not want to go to the thing yesterday. But I'm so busy, if I say something, I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it. And so even though all hell was breaking loose yesterday, I had to make sure it went through. I kept my word. And sometimes it's so hard to keep your word. And it's so hard, but that's the only thing you got that nobody can really take from you. They can buy on you and they can do anything they want, but in reality, they can't take away. Like she said she gonna do something, she gonna do it.
Yeah, that's true. Being if you always try to do, that's one thing too, you always put in the kids too, is always be a man on your word.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that.
Because people don't like that, people don't believe them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care when somebody says, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants you to believe what they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about your action. Are you going to be a woman or a man of your word?
That's true.
At the end of the day, and for me to set that example for people,
Mm-hmm.
when they knew I didn't really want to go, and I'm telling you, everybody told me not to go.
Mm-hmm.
I went though.
Because actions do speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm.
We can say all we want.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't see it, I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a big deal.
I try to tell people all the time, like, you gotta get it together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard because I know, like, in reality, you're thinking about stuff and you're wanting to give up.
Mm-hmm.
Because life throws you all kinds of curveballs, and it just messes you up, and your mind can't stay focused on what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, like, it's an easy task. Like, you forget that your house is burning down.
Mm-hmm.
You come here and do this. It takes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But look at all the celebrities that lost somebody close to them.
Mm-hmm.
But they still had to perform because if they didn't, they owe millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So, I always say, look at it as if you owe somebody $1 million. If you don't show up.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't reach your goal, act like you lost $500 million and you got to pay it back.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you just lost it, but you got to pay it back.
I'd be in jail because I wouldn't have it.
No, you will work your butt off to do it. You would. You will work every way you can to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to pay the money back.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't even got to spend it. You don't have to pay it all back. I don't care how you could go. My situation is this. My situation. I'm telling you right now. If you have to pay that money back, you can care less. You gonna make that. I ain't owe no like $50 million. Right. I'm gonna go. I remember having a job, and if you didn't miss a month, the first 2 months, you get like $800. And I remember running out the house and I fell down the stairs. I got up and lit my butt into the car. And took my butt to work.
Wow.
I was like, are you alright? What happened? I fell down the stairs trying to get here. Girl, You better go to her. I don't want them messing my money. I'm trying to get my little bonus. And I remember everybody was like, you the only one trying to get that bonus. Everybody that messed up ain't getting that bonus. Not Lenore. Lenore getting that bonus, guaranteed. I got that bonus and some other bonuses. I sure did. But I went, it's an incentive to keep it to come to work. And it worked for me because I fell on the stairs and I kept. But because I had such good attendance and I didn't let things stop me, me and my son could go to the movies every day, every Friday, without a blink. It never bothered us to go. And we didn't just go to the movie. We buy all the snacks we want. They had this snack pack for kids and all that. We were able to do all that every week. We was paying a house payment, and we had expensive bills and all that. But because I made it all the time, I got all those bonuses all the time. That every Friday we went to the movies to the point where we had to stop going to the movies because there was nothing to watch. We was watching them all. So, and they was making money off of us. We was getting snacks and candy and popcorn and drink. Yeah. Every Friday I didn't have to work, and every Friday that's what we went to the movies. And it became a ritual where the whole family started coming. Spider-Man's out, everybody coming, okay, everybody, we all be ready to go to the movie. And everybody got to eat, before you have to be, okay, we're going to share this one popcorn. Everybody got popcorn, and it wasn't a big deal. So, if I can apply the same energy to my own business, I'm going to reap bigger benefits than I ever did when I worked for that company. And that's the thing. Hard. It is very hard. And me and the kids talk about it constantly on our own time. You just got to figure out how. Because people will block you. They're not purposely trying to block you. It's not their goal to block you from succeeding. They just ain't thinking about your situation. They're thinking about what they need done or what their situation is. And that's just life. And if you can't deal with it now as you're a kid, how are you going to deal with it when you become an adult? It gets worse. You thinking I'm going to be an adult, it's going to be more freedom. You got more rules. If you don't want to admit it, you got more rules. More responsibilities. And things don't always come your way. It's just how you deal with it.
That's true.
So, I can't wait to see all y'all's book at the end of the month. Today's the end of the month. One time at the end of the month.
It's the 14th there.
Yeah, but I don't know what that like. I know we got 31 days. But
you don't see one of the last Wednesday or whatever?
Yeah. My grandbaby's upset,
Sure is.
So, Wednesday the 28th, because Saturday is the 31st. So, Wednesday the 28th, y'all's books gotta be done. And I don't want you to do no big hard book. I just want you to do 3 simple. I don't care if you want to just do it blue. Blue. Name all the colors. How many blues are there? And put a question mark. Red. Red. And do some shapes. I don't care how the book is. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Only thing I want you to make sure is your editing is right. I don't want the little kids learning the wrong way to put a period, exclamation mark, and all that. So if you need somebody else to look over it, because you really don't want to spend money on an editor because this is just your playbooks, do that. You need to do a book with ABCs. Everybody uses Apple, so you might use aunts or people in your family, auntie, brother, cousin, doctor. You can use those words, and it's just your ABC book. And you know that's 26 pages because you know it's 26 letters in alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do simple stuff like that. Really don't work hard on the book. I really just want it to be easy. You can have a book that you're going to work hard on at another day, next month in August. I just want you to have your 3 books up that you can be proud of. So when you print it, and you can print one and send it to you. And when you see it, you'll be so proud of yourself that I think that'll be the motivation you need to do whatever else you want to do.
Mm.
So I don't want you to be like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Mm.
Do a book about verbs. I ain't never seen a book about verbs and nouns and all that. Those are one of the hardest things to do in our language, English language.
Mm.
And you do that. Do
Adjective.
make 25 recipes. If you cook all the time, take pictures of all your recipes. Make 25 pages of your recipes.
Mm.
It's yours. I already said my kids doing my daughter and her cookbook in her class. Have all kids tell you about the cookbook and you just write exactly what they say. And say kids funniest cookbooks. And call it a day.
Mm.
Literally don't work hard on your book. I don't know how else to say it. You ain't got to be extra creative. Just get the A, color it the way you want to color it, and find you some free pictures or take a real picture of an ant and put it in there. Do whatever you want to do. Something really simple and easy for your book. You can do a book about alcohol. People love that.
Yeah.
And what
Or
you do
drinks.
next? Mm-hmm.
Make drinks too.
Yeah. You just say,
Yep.
I drink this. It is good.
Mm.
Go out and try this drink. You can be your own drink critic. You can be a food critic that you are writing about restaurants that you've been to.
Mm. Yeah, that's true.
And nothing wrong. Just I'm like, this is what I thought about this restaurant.
Mm.
Write about artists. Anything. You can write about anything you want. You can rhyme. You can write about old school dances that you like better than new school dances. Hairstyles.
That's true.
The 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the 40s.
Wigs.
Wigs, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Really, there's unlimited things that you can write about.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's stopping you from writing about anything is you.
Yeah.
But if you are you sitting there trying to go, oh, I'm having a hard time writing? No, write numbers. 1 + 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
1 + 2 is 3. 1 + 3. Every teaching the math in the book. It doesn't have to be hard.
Yeah.
And then what you do is at the end of the book, have them have a test. So you put the math thing on the back.
At the end, yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
No answer key in the back.
Because you taught them.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Sure, I think I'm giving myself too many ideas on the day.
I was like, yeah, she don't shut up. She just keep on going. I'm like, okay.
But the good thing about it is, like me and my sister here, we can do the same as that book. But it's going to look 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Because literally, she's who she is and I'm who I am.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gotta be like, oh, I can't tell you it because you're gonna think totally different than what I think. So you can write the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna say this. Oh, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm even have lines over here. You can do whatever you want to be creative, and it can literally, if you be really simple and test yourself. Give yourself 30 minutes. Because I'm gonna write 3 books in 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how simple it can be. I really do.
10-minute per book.
Mm-hmm. And they don't have to be finished. It's just something you start on and go, oh, it's so simple that let me go to the next book right now because this ain't even a thought process. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's when we put too much time in thinking about it.
Mm.
And you gotta understand, we're thinking like little kids.
Mm.
The other ones that like, what's that song I said you gave me the worst birthday party I ever went to? Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, who's the
They like him.
Mm-hmm.
They like, what's the one my grandbaby like?
Coconut.
Everybody like Cocomelon. I can't stand Cocomelon. And they singing songs that we learned.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't y'all just, y'all can do nursery rhymes. Make your own new nursery rhymes for you people who are singers.
Mm-hmm.
New nursery rhymes that we go with and call it a day. And then you read your book and then sing the song on there, and then everybody's gonna know the song, and now they're gonna go to the nursery book. Nursery book, rhyme book, yay! So I hope that helped you.
Yeah, you give him a lot. No.
Because I want people to know how easy, and that's
Yeah,
the
it
thing
is.
I've learned. That's why I even tell the kids, I made them sit in front of me, and we worked on the book together so they could see how easy it is.
No. And I think that's a lot of times people have to do that. Like the minute they can do, like some people are really good hands-on and some people are just visual, so it just depends. Or like even like you saying speak, because sometimes you can speak something and it's easy to follow instructions, but then some people just have to see it, and then boom, as soon as they see it, they got it. I'm one of those people, because if not, I'm just gonna keep on saying I can't do something until I actually just sit down and actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, oh, this is easy. Kind of like when I learned how to do editing and stuff, you know. Just sit and do it and boom, it's just done. So, so I think everyone. That's why I try to tell people all the time. People learn differently, so it's like you got to get the way they get it, and then it's easier for them. But like she's saying, it's so simple. You just actually got to just step out and do it, you know. And just not sit there and, because there's a lot of times I've noticed people will sit there and stress about something for so long, and they just stressing about it when they not even ever trying to attempt to do it.
And there's so many ways to do stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't take the time to probably want to even try to look it up because they think it's more difficult than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you can write a book and it's free, and it only takes you 5 seconds to really write a book. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Your biggest problem, I would have, because I'm not like a writer.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest problem is when I go to KDP, I have to write a description about the book.
Mm-hmm.
So before I even put my book up there, I already got my description written down.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do it, I got the title and the co-titles on there, and then then I write down the description, so then everything else is just fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
So once I get it, it's done. I got my cover page up, I got my interior up, and then I watch the preview, make sure everything looks good on the preview, and then after I do that, boop, the book is up, and then I just wait 4 or 5 days. They say 3 days. I'm telling you, it's 4 or 5 days, and then it goes live, and then you have a book on live. And you want your book on your cover. In case I forget to tell you about it again, put your name on your cover. Because just because you put it on KDP don't mean your name is going to be on the book. One thing my mom's friend was like, I just wish your name was on the book. I thought it was. It said author. I put the author on it. But when you look me up by the author, that's what it be. And when my book starts selling on Amazon, you'll really find me as my author on the page.
Oh, that's cool.
Book time. Got 3 books. By January 28th.
January?
I mean July.
Okay.
July 28th. Sorry
then.
Shut up. July 28th, we're gonna upload at least one of our books on KDP together, because you're gonna be an author on July 28th, and then in August 3rd or 4th, guess what? Your book is gonna be on Amazon, and you print it out, give it to who you want, and everything. I can't wait. Are you excited?
Yeah.
No. You don't look excited.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just, it would just be, like you said, there's so much going on. It's like, but it is. It's exciting. Yeah, it is.
Yep, so We hope you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Our food was really good. We didn't even talk about the food. Yeah. Here's some chicken. I just created some chicken in there. And so she was at the store getting the chicken, and I just already had the sauce cooking slowly. So then we just had to let the meat cook and glaze the meat, and then told my daughter to make some rice, and then she made some vegetables with it. And voila, we got to eat a meal.
Yay!
And now I'm gonna take a nap.
She ain't taking a nap. She got glam baby yet.
That's why I'm taking a nap. I'm gonna put her ass to sleep.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody going down. I'm going down.
Going down.
Well, you guys, so she did give you guys a lot of ideas, a lot of things. So you guys, there's a lot. So she gave you guys a lot of, you guys have to think about what you need to write a book about, because she gave you a whole bunch. So this is really good, and we excited to see what you guys come up with. I'm excited to see what I come up with.
I can't wait.
So, yeah, so that's going to be really good. And it's good. It's pushing you to do things that you haven't done before. And make sure you guys check us out on all the platforms. Spreaker, of course. We were there today. And we'll be there on Friday at 10:30. So make sure you guys catch us there, because we're answering questions. And you guys can talk to us even through there as well. And so we'll be there on Friday. And, of course, we will be checking in with you guys next week live here on YouTube.
On the Talkitoutshow.
So you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Peace.